is a presentation day for SOS, so all the SOS programs in our district all come together and we kind of have a party sort of deal, but we also present our community projects that we worked on for the duration of SOS program.
There's 5 weeks of the summer service program. So over the 5 weeks, you have to come up a way to help your community. So after those 5 weeks, on the last day, you come here and show what you have done. And it's middle schools and high schools. It's a big program, mostly in the Sacramento area. You know, you help your community. That's what we do.
I really enjoyed it. I got to meet friends that I had from my middle school from before, and get to re-interact with them and also present my project, talk a little bit about what we've been working on and be a little proud of the work we've been doing.
It feels really good to show off our project to different people and show what we can do and show off the different things that we care to the community.
We didn't miss out on the summer. We got a summer that we thought we would never got. And the experience was just great for, I guess, all of us.
I didn't miss out on summer either, because I usually just sit on the couch, play video games during summer. But it felt nice to just give back to the community and not just play video games and just give them this as a gift.
The theme of the classes is really going to differ depending on what region you're in.
My name is Jerry DELSOL. I teach at Woodland High School. I teach in the Agriculture Academy, and I've been doing it for 34 years. Our job this year was to talk about water distribution and how water plays such a huge part of agriculture and California lifestyle. So they're using their head, they're using their hands to bring about learning that makes sense to them.
My name is SWAN, also known as Mr. J. I am here as a senior program leader at ROSEMONT High School for Summer of Service. I believe it's so important for these kids to have an outlet for mathematics in a different way than you're normally used to seeing. Usually when people think mathematics, they see numbers and it's going to be very boring, but what we did here is flip the script on that. Currently made a lesson plan for the students to involve algebra with mixing into DJing, also converting ratios into BPMs. So over the summer, I have taught them slowly but surely to count BPMs, and then following that, setting up with certain different equations so that way they can mix songs in different scenarios.
Teaching students in the context of real-world problems, of connecting them with their communities, of connecting them with the environmental issues and their place, and with possible careers and jobs and college opportunities, engages them in a way and goes across disciplines so that we're not just teaching science, we're not just teaching technology or math, we're teaching those in an integrated way, which is really how it happens in the real world. And I think that can't help but be more engaging for students and for teachers as well, and that's why I think it's gaining so much popularity.
Mr. DELSOL is great at getting you to think outside the box and making sure that everyone's comfortable asking questions. When you're in an environment like this where you're not doing like typical textbook learning, you have to go outside your comfort zone and you have to ask questions, you have to ask for help.
We get to go to places that a lot of people don't go to. They don't get to see the beauty of like our land. They don't see how pretty the landscape is, or animals and water. It's just gorgeous, like natural earth and all that.
I think the direct skills, understanding water as it affects agriculture, will give these students the opportunity to go into industry and have that base knowledge of what they need to learn. So teaching them hands-on skills in an agricultural area, that is where they're going to be able to get a job when they graduate from high school or get done with their college classes right here.
To get programs like this in your own school and in your own county, I think you have to reach out to resources. You can't be the Lone Ranger. You can't stay in your classroom. The first place I would go to is your county office of education. See who is in charge of the grants. See if there's projects that need students who want to do something special. You can't be shy. So you have to go out and actually find the right fit. Also go to businesses who have a vested interest in having, hopefully future employees in that area that can help out. The key to this kind of stuff is not only resources, but partnerships. Partnerships is the number one thing that I think that anybody who wants to mimic this has to do.
By my students enrolling in this class and me being involved, it's led to further collaborations that benefit both my organization and my program and the county office and the school district programs as well. By having the connections with the Summer Academy, making that part of my internship, and having the support of Yolo County Office of Education, I'm able to have more students do my whole internship.
So if you're going to start off a program like this, I would say you do your research. You do your research in regards to who your audience of type of students that you're looking for, and what are the needs of the community, and how can you meet them and exceed those expectations so that the kids can be successful.
When you're in a classroom during the school year and you're reading 3 chapters of a textbook, like, it feels like an eternity. But when you're here and you're doing experiments and going on field trips, it feels so much shorter, and it's fun.
Oh my God.